Koselig å se deg.
I like måte. Er dere klare? Og dere er klare? Da sier jeg tid. Hello, my name is Hanne. I'm so excited to be here and to serve you two amazing coffees today, both from Brazil, one from Espírito Santo and one from Patos de Minas. Both coffees were roasted 10 days ago at Southern Coffee by my amazing coach, good friend and coffee guru, Steinar Sanding. And these coffees are of the highest quality, and we all know that there's an immense effort and work needed to create such great coffees. So it's with great respect for those who have grown and produced these coffees that I will do my very best to preserve the quality that they have worked so hard to achieve. For me as a barista too, it's important to make this coffee world of ours accessible for those who are not necessarily familiar with all the details of specialty coffee. So I hope that today and in general that I can inspire and try to make this knowledge more accessible to those. So I'm going to start with my milk beverage, where I'm using the coffee from Espírito Santo. But first I will start with making one double espresso for my signature beverage, where I'm using the coffee from Patos de Minas. Brazil is probably best known for its industrial approach to coffee, where there are large farms and an industrialized production. And this makes it harder for their smaller farms, and their only option is to focus on quality. And that's exactly what they're doing in Espírito Santo. Here there are 56,000 of small producers of coffee. And the coffee that I'm going to serve you today is an agroforestry grown coffee. Agroforestry grown coffee is coffee that is grown in the forest, under shade trees, under natural shade trees, and this contributes to more environmental friendly and sustainable coffee production. Growing coffee in the cool shades is one of the key components to the future of coffee. So I'm very excited for you to taste this coffee. This way of growing coffee also protects and increases the local biodiversity. It helps to increase the chemical and physical properties of soil. And for these reasons, this way of growing coffee is very interesting when it comes to securing the future of coffee production. So I'm very excited for you to get to taste it. First time I tasted it with milk, I was like super excited because it was so nice. So this coffee is, the coffee farmer is Flavio Sales. It's grown at an altitude of 1,400 meters above sea level. It's a washed coffee, which is quite unusual for Brazil. And I really, really hope you like it. little bit shaky today too. But the coffee will taste fantastic anyway. So the taste notes of this milk beverage are prune and red plum peel and tropical wood. It has a very nice, clear acidity structure, and in general, it's just a very nice coffee. There you go. Hope you enjoy it. And then I'm going to move on to my espresso. And for my espresso, I'm using the coffee from Patos de Minas. And here I will also make a double espresso for my signature beverage first, where I'm using the same coffee, the one from Patos de Minas. And this coffee is from Patos de Minas and the farm Dona Nenem, which has a much more industrialized, and it's a much bigger farm than the farm in Espírito Santo. But here this industrialization is used to ensure that the coffee is of the highest quality. And the taste notes of the espressos that I will be serving you soon are honeydew melon, dried mango, cicade, and a Japanese sweet citrus fruit called yuzu. The mouthfeel is creamy and smooth, and the espresso has a long aftertaste. This coffee is also aerobic fermented coffee. And like I mentioned, at Dona Nenem, they use this industrialization to ensure that the coffee is of the highest quality, and that's exactly what they're doing with this. So I'm very excited for you to get to enjoy it as much as I have. And like I said, it's an aerobic fermented coffee, which means that it's put in tanks of water, and then the fermentation process starts. And Renato, who controls this process, he has previously worked for the recognized specialty coffee producer Staterra, where he worked for 14 years. So he is dedicated and super professional, and there's probably no one who could have done this better than him. So I'm very excited for you to taste it. And the notes, like I said, are honeydew melon, dried mango, cicade, and a Japanese sweet citrus fruit called yuzu. And the mouthfeel is creamy, and it has a long aftertaste. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Then you can get some water. So then I will be moving on to my signature beverage. And for my signature beverage, I'm using the coffee from Patos de Minas, and which I've used for all the shots for the signature beverage today. this coffee is grown at an altitude of 1,100 meters above sea level. And it consists of the variety Yellow Bourbon. So for my signature beverage, I've taken inspiration from the barista's original origin, the bartender. And my drink is inspired by a Negroni. So I'm going to use this non-alcoholic gin, which you see here. Turn it the right way. So this non-alcoholic gin, and I'm using 30 milliliters of this. And then to replace the Campari, I have 3 double espressos, and I wanted to use 3 so that the drink will get a clear espresso taste. And then I have this fermented soda, which I'm going to use 15 milliliters of. It's a very essential part of the drink to me because, like I mentioned, my coffee is a fermented coffee. And this process has inspired and fascinated me. So I wanted to try and make something fermented for myself. And I found that this soda actually went very, very well in the drink. It consists of mango, pineapple, and lime, and soda starter, which again consists of ginger, water, and sugar, which you can see here. And it works as a bitter in the drink. And then I thought that the drink lacked a little bit of sweetness, and therefore I will add 11 milliliters of this coffee flower honey from the farm Vizcaya in Guatemala. Oh.
3 minutter igjen.
And then I'm going to stir it with some ice, which is obviously to cool the drink down, but it's also a very important part of the process since the dilution helps to bind the ingredients together. So, and I think this drink is very, very interesting. It gives you that Negroni feeling, and I really hope that you like it as much as I do. So this is a bitter but balanced drink. It has taste notes of tropical fruits and orange. And I really, really enjoy it myself. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. And the coffees that I've presented you with today are coffees that one does not necessarily associate with coffee from Brazil, which I find very interesting, and it shows how much exciting and interesting coffee that actually originates from Brazil, from this funky coffee to the washed coffee that you were presented with earlier. So a coffee from one small producer and one from a large one that both reflect the high quality of coffee from Brazil. So I really hope that you enjoyed yourself as much as I did. And I'm just going to clean a little bit. Thank you so much. Time.